So hi there. I think my my humor sometimes misses the mark. I'm not mean. I'm just too giggly for my own good sometimes, I think. But anyways, so I'm going to pick some piles. I don't have a certain question now. If someone comes in, maybe I will focus in on that. I will just take three because if someone comes in and have their personal questions. And now I will use tarot cards, Nicoletta Kekoli, and Rider White, Universal White, and the Animal Spirit. These three are same size, so I use them together and try to learn the. I really love these, and I don't have space here to lay them out really, so I will have to check them because you can see patterns easier if you lay them out. But then again, whoa, we will just do our best with what we have, right? Okay, so I will see there is someone who said something on Facebook. Some people can't see this, I don't think. If anyone can see this on the phone, I mean the chat itself, let me know. That would be really awesome. I will see. Okay, this was for the earth sign. I have done some tarot. I have a tarot channel where I pick cards, and there was someone there. So yeah, I will just not do this now. So I will pick three piles. I don't know what the oh gosh, slow. I know. This is how I do it. This is how we do it. Right? So, all right. Okay. For the first pile, we will see what the theme is for various piles then. And I will just read them upright because I think so, anyways, if it doesn't just stand out very much that it's reversed. So let's see now. Okay. First cards is the shark, and the panther, and the hyena. I think this is some sort of conflict between maybe three people involved here. When I think I need to read about these. They all actually came up right, although I shuffled them all kinds of ways. Let's see now. There's a comment here. I will just write to someone. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Well, let's see. I think actually I did something. Maybe I happened to sort of block some. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to not get so many notifications on my personal page. And so I think maybe that I may have blocked this person on some other page, but never mind. I could see her here, then that's good. Okay. Okay, I'm about to move on a bit here. This conflict is very, very interesting. This is three people then, three persons. The shark and the panther and the hyena. I believe that actually the shark and the panther is in sort of public conflict. There is this water and fire element clashing. I think I want to take myself into this mix, but I would assume I would be a panther then. And there is someone shark do here around. Also, like under the surface, you know how they move a little bit. And then the hyena is sort of sneaky in a way. There are positives, obviously, about all of these, but you see that the moon is like half lit. It's like it shows. It doesn't show everything. It looks a little bit. This is someone on the side just checking it. I kind of figure this could be persons on my channel actually. Uh, yeah, some people that check in now and then. Yeah, the hyena, you know, both all of these three can seem, you know, scary to meet, you know. Yeah, I think the hyena is a little bit maybe hiding behind this panther. I don't know. The shark came first, though. That's like, I feel that I won't say that their brain is underdeveloped. I'm sorry. Okay, I will start to not giggle around. But oh, this panther have like green yellow eyes. The green was really an interesting thing the other day. I won't just stop everywhere now and talk about everything, but it feels like this shark is like more going on instinct, like it. I mean, they're obviously smart also, but they live in a different element than the panther and hyena, anyways. And those both are fire and also live on Earth. Yeah, I mean, on the surface of the Earth and so on. So this is I believe that the shark is like a symbol here is also that it moves by its emotions and also like, you know, attack on just instinct like that. That's my thoughts when I see them, but they are obviously awesome. Like, I haven't known one person that have a shark as a totem, a woman that I went to education in Ayurveda. She was like fabulously sweet, but she still had this totem, which was surprising to me. It's the only one that I've seen, but I really liked her. Anyways, the shark is also about directness, exposure. Oh, I understand what the shark is about here. Who it is now also. Okay. Revealing true nature and desire on, I guess, others as well. But let's see. When in balance, outgoing, captivating, mysterious. And it's in balance, though, actually. But let's see. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. Oh. This card indicates something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shock energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, quote unquote, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Yeah, you know, almost like this wolf energy where they maybe, I don't know if they're encircling prey, but this one is like gliding around in circles, like, yeah, wow, interesting, intriguing, captivating, mysterious. But this is like, yeah. I will pull extra cards for each of these to like question how to resolve this and everything. But I think this is someone who have been. I mean, this is the whole thing about exposure. I've met several of these kinds of people, if you say, and that's a good thing, though. I mean, that's a really, really good thing sometimes. But sometimes they get way too aggressive and blinded by what they think something is when it's not. Yeah. And I think this one have like, if they focus on a prey or a target, let's say, they can totally break that one down while because they are so focused, or I mean, not focused, but fixated is the word, Also that they are in the right, they're so emotional. They don't see that there may be other ways to see this, or they may have been mistaken, or yeah, they are also a little bit blinded in the sense that they constantly project, I think, because not always. This shark can be really, really positive, absolutely totem, and very, very fierce in a sense. But yeah, could also be like wildly aggressive at times. But what I want to say about this, because it has a very bright side and a darker side, but is it also have a very bad rumor, worse than I think it is. That it's fault, so to speak, because of those films and everything. I mean, people maybe get more scared than they need to be for them. I mean, they are fascinating in their own right, obviously, but maybe they get misunderstood themselves a lot and also project this whole thing outwards. But I get a sense that this shark is very when they think they're right, they have a hard time to understand that that may not be. They are so. They are so. They have their intent. If you think about it as a person, when this whole exposure thing, they their aim and intent is a good one, but they may direct it in the wrong way sometimes and really cause harm. Yeah, where it was not. I mean, where it wasn't right actually, and if they knew, they would think so themselves. So yeah, but these are very good. It's almost like anonymous, Yeah, I would say, because it's like, because they are very much about that, and that is so much needed and so much. I mean, yeah, it's actually in this world, it's crucial. Even we really totally need that. So this energy is like lurking. It's like also suspecting. I mean, where there is something that it should be, or where they are entitled almost to attack because they want to expose something, and sometimes they may just be wrong also. But I don't know about this actually. I mean, yeah, what I think. And then the panther. These are three, as I said, involved. The panther here. What is the panther about? I think of this as my own, connected to me very much. This is also, this one is more defensive in this image. If you look at the images, I can only explain them here, but it's the animal spirit oracle, so you can Google and look at the pictures. So this one is very defensive. Um, but it's still fun though, because if you would look at these two together, the shark and the panther here, it almost looks like the shark at the same time is smiling, if you don't think of it as a shark, and maybe not so the panther. I don't know, but yeah, they have a hard time to be friends because they live in such different elements. But the panther, anyways, is wouldn't really like this shark too much. Actually, I think the shark is somewhat curious or interested in the panther, though. But what I want to say about the green eyes, though, I had this marvelous connection some days ago with someone who told me about my grandma is from the natives of Sweden, Sami. She's a Sami, and or was. I mean, she's just passed on now, but she was a Sami. And there was a saying, or not sure this is any truth to it, but about the green-eyed ones in the culture, that they had like specific strong qualities. I don't have green eyes though, but anyways, this person had, and I saw that, and so on in my inner vision. But anyways, so this panther have those green eyes. It's very defensive. So this could actually symbolize that person, by the way, since my eyes are so blue. I'm so blue-eyed. So anyways, a bit brown also. Anyways, so yeah, I think maybe that is the conflict here, because these two are very much clashing, I think. Yeah, these ways of seeing things, let's say. This is more like perspectives of seeing things. But let's see about the panther. I will read it so I learn something about this. I will look into Facebook in a while. I see there are 4 people who have maybe written something, so I will come to that. But now I'll just continue with this for a moment if you listen at the same time. So let's see. Annihilation of the unnecessary purging is the panther here. And it's also in balance. It's brave and productive. The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all that doubt, no, that dust clears, when after all that dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We have all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. Wow, this is so beautiful. And I must say that I also think of this. I don't know. Oh, I hear a helicopter now. Oh, I like those kinds of sounds. Anyways, yeah, I think that this is also connected to like politics, or, there are those who are seen as sharks. If I would say it like this, then those who are, yeah, all this is probably much of projections as well, but I mean, not from me, but like how people see it. Those who are, I mean, if you try to shade someone, like the sharks would maybe be those who, if they would have some sort of idea that seem in some people's minds seems to be very far right, winged, let's see, or how we say, at least in Swedish, that's what it is. Yeah, anyways, those would be seen as those sharks, I think. While this panther person, in my idea right now, how I see them, would be more those who environmentalists, or also, I think, as I said, connected more to the earth rather than the oceans. No one have been able to like claim land or so on the ocean in the same way. So anyways, I just think this has something to do with it, some sort of clash of, not only, I mean, those who get drawn into these kind of conflicts can be distracted somehow from what is needed. I think this panther is very much, it could be connected to the whole native thing, as I talked about also. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just say that for now, and I don't know who this seemed to connect with. But then we also have this hyena who looks at this conflict between these, or conflict, but how they connect anyways. The hyena is like hiding a little bit, not too in the front here, but they are more so. I mean, those wouldn't maybe be friend panthers and hyenas either. But let's see now. Where is the hyena? Oh wow! And she have described why she connected with these kinds of elements, but I won't go into that because you can see it in many ways, of course. Humor with sarcasm. Oh, this hyena is there to like play around a little bit. Cool. It's charming, witty, fun to be around, but it have like this darker side also. And I think this is also some sort of encircling because the panther there is in the center, and the hyena is on one side and the shark on the other side. Wow. The hyena personality is jokester and crowd pleaser. Okay, but below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor. This may be for, I think it's still three people, this, but I surely could need this maybe also. Just look at what I said, put up as a front here. Anyway, to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide all resentments or in relationships? Oh, this feels like it hits home, right? No, no, no. I'm not mad. I'm just giggly. I mean, no, I really don't think this whole if you put males and females on, I mean, oppose each other as well and so on. I don't think that's a good idea at all. But, anyways, or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing. What would happen if you took your goals seriously? Actually, I also think about another person online here sometimes. That is more a little bit more secretive. Hide out a little bit more, and I miss certain clues of communication in that. Let's see now. Okay, interesting. But I will pick some few cards to just explain this. I know this was longer than I thought, and I will take three piles, but I can't like leave this now, right? So I will pick a card for this shark also to explain more. Still think I kind of know. Whoa! All the cards just left me. I will have to pick them up. I will keep shuffling with those I have. Here comes Two of Cups also. And also other cards, but this was the closest by one. Okay, I understand this card now. I mean myself personally, but okay. So there is some people that actually see their mirrored self in each other as well. So I will mute while I pick up the cards for a second. Wait. So I'm sorry. So I will just continue now. So yeah, I understand this. This shark is kind of smart. It's also working very slowly and gradually and so on. But I think in at the end of the day or at the beginning or wherever, it's very curious also, this animal or this person. And oh, I have also these chords. I've mixed them up. Never mind about that. Okay, so I think this is resolved though somehow, actually, because they share similar. I don't know. They understand each other here somehow. There is some higher connection. Two of Cups obviously is emotional, but also it's like governed by this higher energy, even higher energy. So I think this is very sweet. I think this shark, if you call it that, I think it starts to smile somewhat at this panther. Never mind. Okay, I will just continue on the Panther, an extra card on that one. And I hope you can figure out what it says to you in your life, for you, because this could be for many people then. So it may not be exact, but for the Panther, another card. Just as an explanation, this. Try not to drop all the cards again. I think this one. Oh, the Emperor. This is someone that have like taken on. I actually picked the card. I usually wait till then they drop, but I don't want to drop the whole pile again. So the Emperor here. This also is like previous energies, the ones these animal cards. I feel so. These have changed somewhat. So this Panther isn't threatened anymore, like, or he's like, or I'm aggressive or fearful or so, but rather calm, sitting there on their throne, knowing they rule their world, yeah, or their empire. Actually, it's very solid, stable, safe, yeah, in control. So it have changed a whole lot here, right? So then the hyena here, lurking around. Oh, here's a card for you. Oh, there are two cards. There is a happy family. There is someone. There is a very protective energy about this hyena, staying in the background, but keeping an eye on what's happening, kind of thing, or was at least. So this is like in a larger sense, so society sense as well. That this one is checking what's going on in between connections and so on. And another card, there is 2 10s for this one. So it's a new start, something have changed. And so this is a happy 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups came for the hyena here. So something have really changed. And that is, I think it's very protective, as I said. I think it's even protective of this Panther. So, but now things seems to be resolved, even in the closer environment and the wider society sense. It seems cool, calm right now, and a new start, which is fabulous. Yeah, this seems very relaxed right now. Well, so now I will check what it says. So I will just, that is kind of for pile one, but if anyone have any extra questions about that, just let me know. I will see what they've said on Facebook now, if anyone did. What's the meaning of this? Is oh, you want me to speak in Swedish, I think, but I will also say it in English. Vad är meningen med denna flytten, tillfälliga flytten nu? Hur länge jag ska bo dit jag flyttar innan jag kommer till det hus jag längtar till. Okay, I will check that. There is someone wondering what's the meaning of this move, which is just for a while, and how long they will live where they move now until they will come to the house they long to move into. Yeah, so I will pick cards for that, but I will go back to the second pile later. Yeah, I'll just pick a card in between here for this person if she listens. Yeah. Sorry, coughing also. Meanwhile, okay, let's see now. So for her then, who asked this question on Facebook, what's the purpose of this move and how long will it take? Let's say purpose of this move. Let's see if we can figure something out by these cards, from these cards. Well, oh, actually this came reversed. So what to say about that then? It's 9 of Swords. So this is someone that have had an anxiety, stayed up at night, being worried, upright. This is. But since it's reversed, I think this means that this is a step on the ladder. I mean, the swords here looks like a ladder almost that you can climb each step at a time to like open your eyes and take steps rather than just think and feel and be worried. So because swords represents thoughts. So when it's reversed, I said I wouldn't interpret these reversed, but I think it's since this was the question about the purpose, and purpose is not that you should sit there and be all worried and not have sleepless night and anxiety. That's not the purpose. So the purpose is to end something that have been. 9 is always an ending of a cycle, as well as yeah, it's just a step in the process of getting you there where you want to go. That's what it says. And that's easier for you than just, let's say, if this was not a step in between, then you would sit there, still have this extreme anxiety. Now you're still on the move, something is happening. Do you understand? So it's good to take a step forward. And that is what's happening here. So when then? When will you move to the house you want to? Let's see if I can get some information about that. Oh, there are 2 cards. A fish. This is, I think, I mean, obviously it's a water element. That's not the quickest element in itself, but this is, a jumping fish, sort of, in the almost like a. I don't know if I don't think it's a salmon, but it still moves very quickly. So. And there is also the moon, as it is, let's say, in about a week and a half. So if it would be a moon phase showing, that is not so far away then. But I don't think maybe it goes that quickly. Then it should be fire element. So what does it say? Fish. I also think that it could mean that you should fish for information about that, if you know that this house is for you or whatnot. But what else? It's going upwards, so things are getting brighter. Yeah, I will see the other card here. There is 2 of swords. This is a woman. Oh, this is so interesting. This is the Kekoli, tarot, Nicoletta Kekoli. If you Google this, 2 of swords. This woman is actually working on a line, in between 2 houses, which is interesting. She walks from, there are those, I don't know what they are called, but high houses in towns. And she goes from one of she's on top of the roof there, going from one to the next. So, and yeah, she's balancing on this, she's like a line dancer. No, not line dancer. There's something else. Anyway, she's walking here. So that's, you are kind of in the middle of this. Also, she's in the middle of these houses. So I don't know for how long. Maybe that's a sign. Swords is very quick energy. I mean, it's the element of air. It's choice also. I think you can choose somehow how quick this goes. And also, as I said, it shows that she's in the middle here. So maybe as long as it took for you to leave the other, it will take for you to get to the next. It could be a message in that. Not sure. But I don't think it will take long, though. No. The water element. Yeah. I would say, I don't know. There are no numbers. Yeah, 2 is the number on the 2 of swords, actually. So it could be like in 2 months or something like that. Maybe 2 weeks if quickly. But yeah, it won't be like 2 years. I don't see that. I don't think that. But yeah, I hope this gave you something. That's what I see right now for them anyways. So if you hear this and can reply, please do. But then I will go to the second pile then. Now, let's see. Without any theme exactly, but still. Those who chose the second pile. Whoa. So you get one card. 10 of Wands in the Nicoletta Kekoli. This is so much going on. It's very heavy. There, you kind of want to flee almost. Is what it shows. Yeah, there is a lot of food going on, like an apple. I mean, very healthy vegetables and stuff around here. Actually, I also think you're a little bit sidetracked by small things sometimes. It's a lot about this. I think it could mean heaviness in the sense, an acorn is here as well. Heaviness in the sense of also physical, like you maybe need to change. The whole place here is built by oh, there's a huge, you know what they are called, those it's bluish, what are they called now? They're used as emojis sometimes. Never mind. Uh, and then there is the red. I mean, all kinds of spirit. I mean, I don't know what they are called in English even. They are just very. The whole house is built of healthy foods. Yeah, which is really really good. Still, this is. I think it's the project that feels also like a huge project. And she is. I mean, she should go out walking. Here we have 18 minus Celsius degrees today. And my cat, she's mad at me. She wants to go out, but she don't want to. When I open the door, she don't want to go out because it's too cold, and she is mad at me because of that. But anyway, so this is a new start. You have, I think, it's changed your health habits somehow, in many on many levels. But it still feels like a heavy project, like to start this. Um, it's often toughest at the beginning, also to get started. Yeah, at the first steps, all that. But it's very positive also, since it's a new start. But yeah, it's a little bit heavy. I will pick another card for you. Pile two. This is not a pile, it's just a card, so I feel like you should have something more. But this is central. This is very important also for you to do. Okay, let's see now. Then we have two more cards, and this is a couple that can't, like, Five of Pentacles in traditional or universal Rider White, or universal white, maybe it's just called, but anyways, traditional tarot. There are two almost like poor handicapped people outside in the cold here, in the snow, trying to make their way. It's like lovers who cannot meet. It's those who feel left out, outsiders. Like they could feel that way. It doesn't say it have to be, but it's still troubles in those certain, or a certain close relationship here. And then we have Ace of Pentacles in the Nicoletta Kekoli. And there is, she looks like a balloon, which is interesting. Oh gosh. Anyways, her tummy, she's like swollen. It could be like she almost lift up from the ground because of this. I think about the Candida and all that. Maybe you should check that out. But then you are on a good path already. But yeah, things need to change. But this is like Ace of Pentacles is about wealth and all kinds of things that are growing, and it's like a seed. You can reach all kinds of positive things in all areas of your life. Potential for that is there, but there is also some birds. She's sending messages and stuff, which is a good thing, I think. But really, I think this whole balloon thing is connected to that, uh, sort of a letting go thing also, with as taking one step at a time, also um, letting go of one thing at a time, gradually. Also, there are some birds living in her head, so this is almost, I mean, it's very connected to thoughts, and you need to let go of those thoughts that bring you actually it lifts you up, maybe because it's almost like addiction or so at the moment, but then you have to land, or it's not balanced anyway, that's for sure in this deck. So you need to take very good care of yourself. All kinds of prosperity is there for you, for sure. It takes a little bit time, this process, but it's there. And those, I maybe need to pick another card for this whole, those who can't reach each other. They're like in struggle. Another card for pile 2 about that. What that's about. So there comes the shock again. There comes the shock again. Oh, I have actually given a shark tooth to one person in my life. Maybe this is connected. That have never happened before, but yeah. One fossil. I mean, it was ancient shark tooth. So, what is this? What is this? It could be the whole thing about. It could be like someone actually sabotaging here. There could be a third party thing, not wanting people to meet. If it's, yeah, but it also could be. What could it else be? Yeah, it could be someone sabotaging. It could be like rumors from someone with ill intent, or even not ill intent. Maybe their intent is because they want to expose, as it said before when I read about the shark. But it's wrong. It's like, in this sense, it's not correct even. But they spread rumors maybe, and create a clash or a gap between people, so that they can't really understand or reach each other in a good way. Someone that enjoys that somehow. I'm sorry about the background sound. Wow. I think, anyways, the best thing to do here, I will pick a card for an advice also, but is continue to your on your path here. Let go of those thoughts that brings you out of balance, actually. And also, I think this is connected to nourishment also, not only like health, like in weight or so on, but to get enough what you need, what you truly need. Also in a relationship, actually, to get what you exactly need, not some fast food, let's say, or some food that isn't nourishing for you. Okay. An advice how to deal with this situation for you. I think you're going in the right direction though. For pile number 2. Oh, we got the tiger, a white tiger. Wow, I know who this pile is for, right? It was reversed though. So I think this person haven't really taken on their own power. I think that's why it's reversed. I will check what it says though. I think I know all the piles now. I'm just kidding. It can be for anyone. Hopefully someone else also can understand what's for them. But I will see what it says here first. When out of balance, it's overstimulated. And to bring to balance, this is the advice. Because I asked for an advice. It says trataka. I have never really known this word, but it says candle gazing. To look into a candle, actually, it stimulates the whole blue flame, or this whatever. It actually influences our brain in a very calming way, because we since ancient times we have had candlelight. It's very, very calming for the whole system. Anyway, so that's the advice. And I think that instead of feeling this powerless, like in this 5 of Pentacles are not knowing how to make things work. They're struggling, and they are, even with money, there is a struggle here, and maybe health. There are certain problems, and there are those around who kind of, they're jealous or something. There is something around there that is not too good. But anyways, candle gazing, that will remind you. It will even, fire releases and toxins and so on, as with if you do smudging or so on with sage or something else. But just fire itself, the energy of the fire, will also burn away some of these thoughts that aren't in your favor. So interesting. You're very, very strong, but for the moment you feel a little bit powerless and struggling with maybe both health and money and relationship. Everything I felt like very tough for a while. Yeah, I will just leave this for you. I think I know who you are, maybe. Anyways, could be many people. So pile number 3 here. Not that many listen to this channel yet, but soon. Anyways, for pile number 3, what's the message for you? Because the whole overstimulating thing, again, also for the pile number 2, that like becomes like an alarm system. The fight and flight are on constantly. So the candle gazing also slows you down and focus the whole, so you don't take in all kinds of information from everywhere. Let's see now. Okay, pile 3, and the fan sounds strange, but pile 3. Is there a message for pile 3 here? The deer. This is a deer one, a gentle one. I will read about it for you. There is very much loving, gentle energies around this pile 3, which is you then. Earth energy. Let's see. Loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. Wow, so beautiful. Her eyes are so like long lashes checking in. So beautiful. It says receptive, compassionate, nurturing. This is when this is in balance, and it is, I think. And I think the deer also is like, the word itself is beautiful. The deer represents the feminine aspect of earth energy. The energy is available to all creatures, regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing and calm. Their inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. A dear personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward a quiet tenderness. Oh, the pile number 2 should need this. The deer card may appear where a birth or celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for an absolute gentleness and compassion. This may be someone that is pregnant, or actually also the mother card. This is someone who, if you can scare this one person away quickly also, if you are too harsh, or not violent, but if you are too much in their face. Okay, we'll see another card for this pile number 3, since it should be pile. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, how beautiful. I also wonder, I go back to pile number 2, which I shouldn't, but I also feel that there may be some, I don't maybe like the expressions of evil eye or so on, but someone is like sending not nice thoughts in your way. It may be a previous relationship, like those 5 of Pentacles, that like have some sort of bitterness, or there is something going on that is, I think it comes from the outside. Someone does not want you well. So you need to really actually, it should be a good idea, I think, to use also sage around you and smudge. And so I've seen that recently in someone else's reading, and I think it's really, really good for you too. But I hope you listen to this if you need it. If you needed it, you heard it. But this is for number 3 now again, the Lamb reversed. But I think maybe I will. How soft and sweet, gentle energies this is. And the Lamb, there are also similar colors, the greenish here, the heart chakra. And this is almost looking like a I mean, it's a Bambi, but it's you see how I said it also. It's a baby. So it's almost like this is what it's about. It's not a grown up sheep, it's a lamb. So on this is also the earth energy here. We will see. In your life, somehow there is some little one coming in. It seems like. It says, I will just look reversed, although I didn't think about using them that way. It also can mean that you are, when you're out of balance, you get quiet or timid or concerned. And you need then to listen and meditate or be in that space for a while to regain your balance. You feel like it could be that you feel small then, or like, yeah, you don't like that really feeling. But it's a very, very beautiful. You are a very beautiful person, and so gentle. Yeah. Otherwise, it's a very secure one. But I think this also, for many of you who listen, is a little baby that is coming into life and bringing this energy around. But I will read about the Lamb upright here. Peaceful, prophetic, patient. The Lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, young child, yeah, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Yeah, it shows like how it moves in like those circles on water or whatnot. Yeah, its vibe will reach you. Um, approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. And it's about knowingness, inner peace. So it's so cute also how these deer have it's very attentive also, have their ears a little bit up, but this little lamb have them like sideways. It feels a little bit not awkward, but a little bit uncomfortable. Like, wow, what is this about? A little bit like that. But yeah, so it needs some time here. Oh, so sweet energy. So sweet energy here for pile number 3. Wow. I also guess I know. I know everyone who this is for. No. But anyways, I will pick another card. This is not a pile when it's only 2, right? So a third card, but then I will just leave this pile also, if it comes another card. Otherwise, this was the message. We will see. I'll shuffle for a while and see what happens. Yeah, another card. The Nightingale. There is a message here, because this is one also reversed here, but it's someone who like sitting here on the earth kind of, and singing their song. So this is like a message coming through. I think this is a baby message for many of you. I will see what it says. And it may take a little time because of the earth energy, but then eventually this message will come. It says reversed. Oh, it's the same thing like for the lamb that was reversed. This person can get a little bit shy and get a lump in their throat and not knowing how to express themselves or what to say in certain situations. So therefore they need some time to get like, what? So sweet energies here. Wow. I almost like you must love this person. I think everyone around this person loves this person. Music can actually help balance this energy if you feel that it's out of balance. But I will also read how it is upright, which is the more when you are in balance, then this is what it is. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. Yeah, the song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, uh, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. I have to listen. I have heard them live, but I've forgotten how they sound. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. Wow. So this may be something needed here also. Yeah. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Hmm. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. Because this person is also a little bit feeling, yeah, a little bit insecure or awkward, or just being so gentle and not wanting their heart to be totally accessible when they don't feel really secure. But they are really secure in themselves anyways. But I feel like this may be a person who have been silent, obviously, with something, and when you feel that you have find more of your balance again, it's very good to speak up and not f- hide away your voice if there is something you want to communicate, and I think there is very much love here. Then it's very good to do so. But right now, use music to heal this vibe, and so you feel safe and back in your, and so you don't feel like this little lamb, like wow, you know, a little bit. I hope you understood. If anyone understood this, please leave an emoji or whatever beneath if you want to. If you don't feel like you want to write something, you can do that as well. But sometimes you don't. I mean, at least I don't. Well, I have always something to say, but I mean, yeah. For anyone, this is that I would appreciate it. Just if you had a whatever emoji, so it's cool. Or if you don't want to, that's fine too. But yeah, just to know if you've heard it or whatever. Well, I will just end with this. Then I will check on Facebook also if someone have checked in. Someone else have checked in. No, not that I see. So then I will just end then. I just found actually another thing online that I like. Never mind. Now I start to talk about whatever random things. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, A Course of Miracles is a very special thing. And there was this group who had it. I think it's local. I'm not sure it's local actually, but there are those who read from it and so on and discuss maybe. But I had some. I don't know what I've done with the whole Zoom thing, so I can't go into Zoom because this was long ago. I was supposed to, but now they also have them apparently on YouTube. They maybe did before, but I didn't know. So I maybe could listen a little bit. But there is so much interesting to listen to, right? So wow, how good, lovely cards, and I just totally love this lost energy. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful soul and spirit. Whomever you are, pick this card. This is you are. I mean, I'm not saying the other piles weren't lovely, but you are in absolutely lovely. Uh, just in different situations that just mirrors the situations. So. Well, I think I will probably end now, although I could sit here and talk for a long, long time, as usual. I think I will end now and maybe pop in later with something else, maybe. Because it's so cold, I really don't want to go anywhere far. So I can do this instead. I should do on other practical things, I suppose, but to distract myself from that. Anyways, thank you for anyone who have listened. And I make the shadow for the light here. I see in my hand when I stretched here. Anyway, yeah, never mind. Take care. And if you have any questions or like suggestions, also, what do you want me to pull cards for? If you want me to make themes for pick a cards, let me know, and I will probably do that. But I hope you got some information from these cards for now. Oh, I'm so glad for the last one there. It was, I mean, the whole vibe and energy of it felt so lovely. It was good to bask in that lovely energy. But I don't read them in the psychic sense. Well, you could say psychic sense because I feel energy, but I don't take messages like a medium when I do the cards. I just mainly read the cards themselves. So yeah, take care. And if you have any other questions or want to share anything else, just feel free to do so. And if for some reason the comment section is if it's not allowed to comment, that's not me. Sometimes YouTube or something changes that. So when I see it, I change it back so it's possible to comment, because I never take that function away. So, well, I will just say bye for now then. Take care and hope this gave you something. And we will talk later. Bye for now. And the last thing also. No, I won't say that. But there are some clothes that I'm so fascinated by now that I want to check out. Never mind. Talk about that another time when I get them. How uninteresting. Yeah. It's actually connected to my ancestry, so that's why. It's deeper than just fashion, whatever. But that's cool too. Anyway, bye for now, and see you soon here, hopefully.